Welcome back. For more of our top stories and others, please visit our website. That's channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the eyewitness feature, so you too can be a part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. The Ogun State Governor, Ibikunle Amosu, is calling for more reforms in the administration of criminal justice in Nigeria to ensure quick dispensation of justice and to, more importantly, decongest the prisons. He was speaking in Abeokuta, the state capital, during his visit to Ibarra prison as part of activities marking his 59th birthday. The governor demonstrated his call for improved welfare for inmates by donating food and other items to the prisons.
This condition is not the best, but it's not as bad. At least we can see them. It's not what we saw the other time. The conditions have improved, but truth is that we still have, sadly too, we still have more people here. So we should have less people coming here. So I think those are the things that I'm taking away, and to ask ourselves as government, particularly in the dispensation of justice, administration of justice, how far have we fared? Have we quickened the procedure, the processes, the logistics even needed, so that quickly they will dispense justice in good time? You know how people will say justice delayed is justice denied. And for me, because I asked how many are those that are awaiting trial, there are about 736. If 736 are awaiting trial, then it's not right. They've not even been had. You know, some adjournment upon adjournment, maybe they didn't have this today, they didn't have that tomorrow. But I know things have improved in terms of where they are. But in terms of the numbers, in time where that I came here, I think about 4 years ago, there were about 8,000 something awaiting trial. But I think the last time I came, maybe there were maybe 600 or so. Now today they're about 7. So, you know, the arithmetic doesn't work out well. But I've been here before, that the awaiting trial were even over 8,000. But we thank God that it has reduced, but not the level that I would want.
As part of efforts to assist the Bayelsa State Police Command to fight crime, Governor Sirika Dixon has presented 4 refurbished armored personnel carriers to the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Amba Asukwo. Handing over the vehicles to the police force at the Government House in Yenagoa, the governor revealed plans to set up an education safety corps in schools across the state with the aim of raising the culture of safety and security amongst the people.
Go there and fight crime. Crime has no color, has no race, has no political party. Anything involving crime, do it. And I was wondering how I'll achieve this. Surprisingly, I have a backup to fight crime. Bayelsa is going to be a safe state. For those who think crime pays, Bayelsa will definitely not be a safe state. They will find their way out of the state. That I assure you.
Our compulsory boarding program, which will kick off, and that will affect about 10 to 15 schools. And if we're going to keep young people, about 500 to 1,000 in those schools, then it's important that we start planning, thinking of how to protect the facilities there, which we have started installing all across the state. Beds, lockers, foams, and other materials are being provided, even in the midst of this recession. And we've taken a decision to establish the State Education Safety Corps.
The Federal Road Safety Corps, that's FRSC RS 5.1 Edo Sector Command, has opened a public auction of 37 vehicles and 143 motorcycles at the State Sector Command and the Oluku Toll Gate Office. The Sector Commander, FRSC RS 5.1, Samuel Odukoya, says the exercise was well publicized as required by the FRSC Act.
An unusual inspection team at the headquarters of the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC RS51 Edo Sector Command, in Benin City, the Edo State capital. From near and far, these buyers have come to take part in an auction of FRSC vehicles and motorcycles impounded by the FRSC. The sector commander FRSC 51 Command, Samuel Odukoya, says the exercise conforms to the provisions of the FRSC Act. He explains that the call gave owners of the vehicles adequate notice through newspaper publications to enable them to reclaim their vehicles.
Have the power to take the vehicle and to remove it immediately. And after 6 months period for the days and they did not claim it, we have the power again. The federal government therefore sell the vehicle to public.
The sales start first at the Edo Sector Command and thereafter at a bigger market around the FRSC toll gate office at Oluku on the outskirts of Benin City. The FRSC auctioneer describes the entire exercise as one that followed due process.
During my last publication, the owners of some of the vehicles, 911, Camry that was there, and some vehicles were claimed by the owners. But those who forfeited their own that could not come, immediately I conduct my sales, nobody can come for claim because they already forfeited to the federal government. And the proceeds will be paid to the appropriate quarter, which is the federal government account.
A total of 37 vehicles as well as 149 motorcycles were put up for sale to the public in this phase of the Federal Road Safety Corps' attempt to ensure a clear out of vehicles abandoned at their offices.
The Western Marine Command of the Nigerian Customs Service has intercepted about 850 bags of parboiled rice along the Ikotun Creek in Badagry axis of Ogun State. The seizure, which is the first this year, was taken from smugglers trying to transport the contraband through the river. The Controller of Customs Western Marine Command, Mr. Umar Yusuf, explains that the surveillance team of the command had been on the trail of the smugglers and was successfully intercepted with the help of the Navy.
We got down there was so many rice being stored all over the place. But because they got hint of our coming, so many bags of rice were pushed into the creeks. But with the assistance of the Navy and the soldiers, we were able to bring down to get 850 bags of rice without any damage. And we also sought the assistance of the Navy and the Army. They escorted this scissor down to our base here. This scissor was made at Ikotun Creek. Ikotun Creek is one of the most volatile creeks around Ogun-Lagos axis.
This is the first for the year. Just about 3 weeks ago, I was here after having done seizure on cannabis that was worth over 250 million. So I feel very happy that we are starting the year on a very sound footing. At high sea, we are up and doing. And the smugglers are not also sleeping. So I will sound that note of warning to them that we will continue what we are doing and we are going to even do it much more better.
When we come back on news across Nigeria, the Kogi State Governor says he remains committed to making the state an industrial hub. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.